Hey there, YouTube enthusiasts. Ready to dive into the world of content creation without showing your face? Well, in the magical year of 2024, the answer is yes, 100%. But hey, let's keep it real. Launching a faceless YouTube channel isn't a cakewalk. It's like starting any other channel, no shortcuts here. You'll need to up your visual game, incorporating stock videos, images, graphics, and text to compensate for the absence of face time. So, get cozy with your editing tools because you'll be spending some quality time together. But making faceless content comes with many advantages, such as protecting your privacy on social media, keeping your employer from knowing you have a channel, shielding yourself from unwanted opinions, family and friends, having a comfortable experience on YouTube. Ready to get started? Here are the best faceless YouTube channel ideas. Number 1. Study with me sessions. Are you in college or high school? If so, this may be the perfect idea for your YouTube channel. Study with me videos create a virtual library atmosphere where high levels of productivity meet unwavering concentration. So, crack open your textbooks, point the camera away from yourself, and get to studying. And if you need some inspiration, check out Merv's channel. They get millions of views on many of their videos very quickly. Their estimated earnings are up to $18.5 thousand a month. Next up, interesting facts. Have you ever wondered why flamingos are pink, or how many times a bee flaps its wings per second? Chances are, someone else is thinking the exact same thing. Well, this is your sign to create a channel dedicated to interesting facts. They'll be the star of the show while you remain 100% anonymous. Brightside is a good example, as the channel is faceless but has thousands of facts to share. They get around 36 million views in a month on their videos. Their estimated earnings are up to $147,000 a month. Next up, quizzes and games. Who says you can't create your own game show on YouTube? If your friends call you the trivia king or queen, put your knowledge to the test by creating games and quizzes in video format. These channels throw down the gauntlet on topics from pop culture to physics, and you won't see the quizmaster, just the challenge they've set. By the way, Quiz Kingdom is a great example to follow. They have around 300,000 subscribers and get millions of views in a month on their videos. Their estimated earnings are up to $17,000 a month. Next up, magic tricks and illusions. You might not have the face of a magician, but then again, you don't exactly need one. Plenty of YouTubers are performing magic tricks with just their hands showing, and you can follow their lead to grow your YouTube channel. Check out this card illusion from MLT Magic Tricks. They have around 500,000 subscribers, and their estimated earnings are up to $960 a month. Next up, gardening and plant care. Imagine starting a plant care channel using your backyard, patio, or the space beside your kitchen window. You wouldn't have to show your face, especially when filming educational videos. For example, The Green Earth. They get around 700,000 views in a month on their videos. Their estimated earnings are up to $3.1 thousand a month. Next up, top 10 ranking videos. Do you like to research any and everything in your free time? If so, that's a skill you can quickly bring to YouTube. Depending on what you're interested in, you could spend your days ranking the top 10 movies, vacation spots, pizza restaurants, and more. But instead of showing your face, you'll fill in the visual gaps with images, graphics, and voiceover. And of course, we have a great example. Check out this channel here called as Select 10. Their videos get hundreds of thousand views and their estimated earnings are up to $808 a month. Next up, poetry and spoken word. Many poets recite their work on stage in front of a live audience. But with the freedom YouTube provides, there are plenty of ways to share the same performance without ever showing your face. For example, take a look at Red Frost Motivation. This channel reenacts popular poems using dramatic B-roll, captions, and voiceover. You can't see the speaker or their body language, but the emotions are just as real on this channel. Next up, silent vlogs, day in the life without talking. If silence is golden, then silent vlogs are pure treasure on YouTube. These videos strip away the chatter, letting the visuals do all the talking. It's life, unscripted and unspoken, and sometimes that says more than words ever could. For a little inspiration, check out Thisisme's channel. Next up, puppet shows and performances. With this channel idea, puppets have the full stage. If you're crafty and creative, this type of content is a great way to grow on YouTube while staying out of the spotlight. There aren't many puppet channels on YouTube either, so you won't face overwhelming competition. Check out Nan Allen Official to see how it's done. Their estimated monthly earnings are up to $3.8 thousand a month. Next up, remote control vehicles and competitions. This YouTube idea offers the thrill of racing without having to drive or crash a real car. It's all about the machines and their maneuvers, so you can definitely show that without appearing on camera. For example, Manish Kingdom is one channel cashing in on this easy idea. They get millions of views in a month on their videos, and they make up to $6.9 thousand a month.
Next up, pet vlogs.
Who's really the boss at home? Pet vlogs are a great way to showcase the daily drama and delights of our animal overlords. After all, it's a pet's world. We're just living in it. There's no better example of this than Zeusy the Talking Pitty. They make around $1.4 thousand a month. Next up, wildlife watching. If you're a wildlife enthusiast, you're fortunate in that you'll never have to appear on camera. You can go bird watching, whale watching, or any type of watching for that matter, and let the animals steal the show. Check out Dolphin Drone Dom to see how majestic this channel idea can be. They have almost 400,000 subscribers and get 47 million views in a month on their videos. Their estimated earnings are up to $189.5 thousand a month. Next up, travel guides. You don't have to go to Europe, Asia, Africa, or any other continent to show the world around you. Plenty of Faceless channels are using stock footage and imagery to show the most exciting cities on Earth. Best of all, these videos get massive buzz. Teropia snagged 22 million views with their viral guide, 25 Greatest Natural Wonders of the World.
Next up, documentary.
Making documentaries is one of the easiest ways to avoid showing your face on YouTube. Instead of focusing on yourself, you'll hold a lens to everything else happening in the world. What's going on with climate change? Why do Americans travel to only a few states? Will physical money disappear one day? One such example is Free Documentary. Armed with B-roll and voiceover, this channel tackles big questions without ever showing the creator's face. The content is based on both facts and rumors, which shows just how far you can take a documentary-style approach. Next up, movie and TV reviews. If you consider yourself a movie critic, we have great news for you. You don't have to show your face to become a respected reviewer. It's true. Channels like Steve Reviews have over 500,000 subscribers, and they don't reveal themselves at all. Instead, they share unique commentary and movie clips to keep things interesting.
Next up, early childhood education.
Made for kids, content is popular on YouTube because anyone can do it without being on camera. You can teach toddlers how to sing their ABCs, recognize shapes, count to 10, and much more. You'll charm kids and their parents with fun animations and upbeat music, not your face. If you need an example, see this channel, The Singing Walrus. Next up, book summaries. Do you love reading books? Have you always believed that animated videos are the coolest? If so, it's time to start your Faceless channel and make book summaries the sole focus. Many people don't have time to read a full book, so you'll help them out by summarizing the main takeaways. That's how Escaping Ordinary got 16 million views with a summary of Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Next up, science experiments.
A science experiment is the perfect activity for starting a Faceless YouTube channel. After all, people come to see a shocking treat, and not necessarily the creator performing them. So, no worries here. You can keep the camera on your hands and rake in millions of YouTube views. Check out this video by Fun Science, which got 37 million views showing a compilation of experiments.
Next up, virtual dog TV.
Do dogs watch TV? Some creators are proving that they do. Several YouTube channels are producing TV shows for dogs, which include scenic nature, animals grazing, other dogs playing, and calming music. With this type of channel, you can go faceless for as long as you wish. Relax My Dog surely has. They have around 1.9 million subscribers, and their estimated earnings are up to $43.1 thousand a month. Next up, scary stories or true crime. Is Halloween your favorite time of the year? Do you live for mysteries, suspense, and jump scares in movies? Maybe it's time to start a horror channel on YouTube. Your videos don't have to be bone-chillingly scary, but a healthy dose of suspense will bring viewers to your channel. And if you want to flex your creativity, horror content is the perfect playground. Some channels mix animation, true crime, and narration to tell the creepiest, most entertaining stories on YouTube. Here's one example from Imar Scary Tales, 21 True Horror Stories Animated. Next up, animated story times. Telling a personal story is one of the best ways to connect with viewers around the world. And you don't have to be on camera to do it. Many creators take the comic book or cartoon approach, sketching out their story so it's visually compelling. Swoozy is the king of animated story times, and he pulls in millions of views with each upload. Their estimated earnings are up to $10.6 thousand a month.
Next up, cooking.
There's been a rise in faceless cooking channels in the past few years. Instead of telling viewers how to cook something, these peaceful creators opt to show them instead. Our best example comes from Nino's Home, an ASMR cooking channel that adds recipe instructions in the caption area. Check out this video where they quietly sizzle fried chicken. They have 7.7 million subscribers and get millions of views in a month on their videos. Next up, stock footage and B-roll. Who doesn't love drone footage of a rolling countryside or a sprawling cityscape? If you're good with aerial cameras, this might be the faceless YouTube niche for you. It may come as a shock, but stock footage channels are getting decent views. In fact, this video of Los Angeles from 21 Aerial's stock video footage has over 100,000 views. Next up, sports analysis. Sports talk usually happens under studio lights at a camera-centric network, such as ESPN. But you don't have to follow the same path on YouTube. Anything's possible with a little B-roll and voiceover. So don't think you have to dress up like analyst Shannon Sharp on SportsCenter. When it comes to sports analysis, Total Running Productions is one of the best channels to learn from. This creator makes videos about fast times and world records without ever showing their face. Check out this video where they break down one of the fastest top-end speeds ever recorded.
Next up, tech reviews.
Tech reviews are popular on YouTube, but it's also an oversaturated niche with lots of competition. And guess what? Most techies on YouTube show their face. But you can stand out by focusing on the product you're reviewing and having sharp, insightful narration. If you need inspiration, check out Flossy Carter. With 1.9 million subscribers, his estimated earnings are up to $8,000 a month. Next up, nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes are all the rage on YouTube, and that's not changing anytime soon. If you have a lovely singing voice and maybe a friend that's good at animation, you can definitely launch a faceless YouTube channel for baby songs. Cocomelon is the standout channel in this niche. Watch their most popular video about taking a bath got over 6 billion views. Next up, puzzle solutions. Some people are solving the hardest puzzles on earth without ever showing their faces. Puzzle Guy is one of those fascinating creators. This channel has over billions of views, so don't underestimate the joy of solving a good puzzle. Next up, DIY crafts. Some channels have no faces or human dialogue, like Cootie Bari. This DIY creator shows viewers how to craft cool things without necessarily explaining how to do it. Nonetheless, people still love the content. Check out this video over here, which earned 71 million views for turning a Coke bottle into a table lamp.
Next up, finance and investing tips.
If you understand money on an academic level, try explaining it to millions of viewers on a faceless channel. Finance has been popular on YouTube for years, so why not snag some of those views for yourself? Creators like the Swedish investor are practically going viral with each video. The one over here explains the psychology of money, and it has 4.1 million views. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell so you get notified whenever we post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And if you want my #1 recommendation and the most easiest way to make money online, make sure you click on the first link down below in the video description.